Hey guys, I have a story to tell. It doesn't paint a pretty picture of me, but it's funny as shit. Oh, I have a lot of these stories, and I am so sorry, and most of them involve alcohol and me being stupid. So we're gonna go back in time. I was in Detroit, and I was at a bar called Backstreet, and this guy comes up to me, and I'd seen him around a lot. He was pretty big in the community. And I'm I'm dancing shirtless, because that's me. And he walks up to me and he starts dancing with me. And then he says, he starts talking to me. He starts chatting me up. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. He says, I have something to tell you, though. And I said, okay. He says, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, okay. And he goes, and he's right over there. I'm like, okay. He says, the only way he will have a threesome is if he gets to pick the guy. I said, okay. I was the guy. So I'm going to leave that part of the story alone. We're going to fast forward a couple months. And I get a, it had to have been via like MySpace at the time, right? And it said, hey, we're having a party. We want you to come. We're going away. We're moving out of the state. So this couple is moving to North Carolina. And the organization that the guy that came up to me was Human Rights Campaign Fund. So the Michigan branch. Yes. So I go to this party. And they told me it was BYOB. So I take two Diet Mountain Dews, dip up, take out about this much of it, and then fill it up with vodka. So I should be nice and toasty and happy. Should have been good. I'm out in my car, I park, and I chug down the first one because we pre-party. And I have the other one. And so when I walk in, it hasn't settled in, but I can tell it's going to be like a chill night. I walk in, and there is a full bar. And I said, wait a minute, what's this? And they said, oh yeah, a lot of the people that showed up just brought booze for everybody. So I'm like, well, that's cool. I'm not going to drink any because I've got my stuff. So I'm sitting there drinking this pop, and people would come up to me and go, do you not drink? And I said, no, I'm drinking. They said, why are you drinking the Diet Mountain Dew? And I'm like, because it's half vodka. And the guys are like, oh, okay, well, you could have a shot with me, because apparently people find me attractive. I'm good with it. It's fun. So all these guys were asking me, hey, have a shot with me. Hey, have a shot with me. Shots are my weakness / worst thing I can do to myself. FYI. I'm not very smart either. I can tell when I'm hitting my limit if I drink drinks. Because it's like, some part of my brain goes, okay, AJ, if you have one more, it's going to be a bad thing. But where you're at is fine. And you say, oh, okay, we're done. Chink, done. So, shots, though, my body says, hey, you have hardly drank. What's up with you? Stupid brain. I'm in the party, and I've done all these shots with all these guys. And they're really attractive guys. I was really impressed with the people I was dragging in. I remember the part where I'm standing there and I'm talking in a circle with these guys, and they were hot. It's like hot. And I had this stupid thing. I'm sorry, I'm picking up my hands. I had this stupid thing that I used to do when I was in Detroit and in my mid to late 30s, where I would say, I'm wearing really cute underwear. Like, not that I'm doing it now. I wouldn't say these are cute. I'd say they're all right. So I'm standing there and I'm like, I have cute underwear on. I dropped my cargo shorts. You have to picture this. I'm wearing this really tight olive drab shirt and cargo shorts, but I'm wearing a jock strap underneath it. This is important to the story. This jock strap. And of course, the one I bought was pre-aged, which means it looked like It had been worn by football players for the past 4 years. There was actually stitching coming apart and stuff like that, right? It was meant to be sexy and like a very homoerotic. That was what it was aimed for. So I'm standing there, drop my cargo shorts, and I'm like, see, these are really cute. And everybody's like, they grab me and they go, oh, those are really cute. And they spin me around. And I'm drunk and happy, and I don't really pay attention. So I'm standing there, and I'm facing the guys. They're all around me. And I hear the host of the party in the background, way over there, go, AJ, this is not that kind of party. Pull up your shorts. And I'm like, what? And I hear this woman's voice behind me. She says, it's okay. He can stay the way he is. And I turn around. And there are 3 couples, straight couples, sitting behind me on the couches. And they had been talking to each other until I rudely interrupted them with my ass. Come to find out, they were Michigan Supreme Court justices and their wives. The wives, of course, were very not upset with the fact that they got to see some pasty white guy's ass. I probably should feel bad about this, but I laughed. It's funny. It's funny. One of the guys that I had a crush on at the time comes running up, pulls up my shorts for me, buttons it, and I'm like, what? The lady said it was okay. Drags me into a back room, says, change underwear with me. Okay, I'm drunk. I don't care. So I drop down everything, hand in my underwear. He gives me his underwear. It's like these light blue things with like, I don't know, there was some kind of pattern to them. They were really cute. I go out and I said, hey, I got new underwear on, except this time I'm not dropping my trousers and I just kind of show it when I button back up. In the meantime, one of my softball team members showed up and proceeded to, sit there and stare at me like, what's wrong with you? I don't care. I don't care. So, I don't is a word. It means I don't. I don't care. So, sorry. I proceed to go home with the guy that I liked and his boyfriend. Because apparently, that was the thing at the time. Not really into it anymore, but at that day and age, it was okay. So, I wake up the next morning, very, very hungover. And then get myself together, because that was like a Friday night. Get myself together Saturday, go to the gym, drink a lot of liquids, go out Saturday night. Next morning, get up, go to softball, walk up to my teammates. I'm like, hey, how you doing, guys? And this is at my buddy Jeff's house in Hazel Park, Hazeltucky. And I walk up, I'm like, hey, guys, well, how's it going? They're like, what the fuck did you do Friday night? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was at a party. They're like, apparently you made quite the mockery of yourself. And I'm like, I did what? They said, yeah, now the whole team, we're all responsible for you. And you made us look bad. And I said, how the fuck did I make you look bad? And they're like, well, you're on our team. And because you did this thing, it makes us look bad. And I'm like, I'm responsible for me. You're responsible for you. You're responsible for you. You're not responsible for me. I'm not responsible for you. What I do when I'm not standing here on this mound is none of your business. That was a very fun conversation. The boundaries there they didn't have any. I had to make them. What I found out later, and I will do a video about this, is every group of friends that I've had, every one of them has wanted to get into my pants. They might not have started that way, but it ended up that way. And so I really question when somebody wants to be my friend what their ulterior motives are. Because every friend I've had has done something to make me question why they want to be my friend to start with. And that really sucks. But the story is about, I mooned 3 Michigan Supreme Court justices and their spouses. Ta-da! How many people can you say that you've met in your life that have done that? Waiting. None. Okay, guys. I love you. I love you, dudes. I love you, dude. Sorry. I love you guys. I love you, dude. I'm going to do a video on why I do this, but I'm going to put it on Twitter and Instagram. I kind of go between the two, so some of my shorts you'll see there. Most of my longs you'll see here. Those tend to get a little bit, well, the last one, I'm sorry, I showed a little bit more than I wanted to, but it's okay. I'm good. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you, dude. Have a good one.